You know who's coming in later this morning, Alden?
Did I hear that Dan's coming in?
Dan's coming in. We're going to take him put him in hall and just music in general.
Love it.
So there you go. So Alden Davis is here, so a little positive would be good. Are you going to be positive today?
Well, you bet. You know, yesterday was CBIA's Connecticut Business and Industry Association.
Mm-hmm.
It was their annual safety conference. And
we just did a feature on that on the Business Minute we do.
Wasn't that fun?
That was fun.
You know, and our buddy Phil Montgomery and the team hosted a wonderful event.
Okay.
What continues to impress me when I am with the safety community is that the people are motivated by mission, not personal gain. Just after weather and sports, we're going to pause for a moment of self-reflection.
Yes.
And you can beat your drum and get in touch with your
Okay.
Well, to assess our motivation, and if we convey a trustworthy attitude, coming up, an important star power moment on WTIC, your coaching connection.
And you're here for it. And coming up here in just a couple of minutes, also a job. All right, so what's going on here, Alden?
Well,
one other piece of business.
What?
Luke's Donuts, West Avon Road at Country Club. Best donut shop in the world. Thank you very much, Ali, and everybody and Sam and everybody for the work there. Now, we may proceed. They're official donut provider of the Saturday morning.
Well, that way we know it's Saturday.
That would if it's donuts, it must be Saturday.
Yeah, all right. It is a great time to be together for Saturday morning coaching, where we use our star power to get into action. Remember, star power is the 5-point model designed to help you succeed. A copy is always available for you at myvaluetree.com, plus previous coaching sessions.
Oh.
The first A in the model is for attitude. Attitude is so important to your success because it is how people experience you. Selfish or grateful, courteous or rude, pleasant or sullen, committed or involved. Depending on which words describe you, so will your future be. Coach's premise today is this: motivated by me is muda. That's Japanese for waste.
Cool.
Motivated by mission is meaningful.
So it's not muda.
Not muda.
That's not muda. Okay.
Mission creates lasting impact in life. Me can create wealth, but mission creates value. You have a choice today on what drives you.
Okay.
So at CBIA's safety conference yesterday, Dale Varney, OSHA's area director, that's the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, he gets up and says, "Let me share with you this morning's summary sheet that was on my desk. In New England yesterday, we had 4 work-related fatalities: dropped by, struck by, electrocuted by, and crushed by. These are so common in the construction industry that they are called the Fatal 4 and cause 65% of all work-related injuries. And what's so sad is that these are totally preventable." Now Dale and John Abel, another great Connecticut OSHA guy, and Rick Supples, and Pete Suska, and Sue McFarland, and Dave Ertz, and Allison Bresloff.
Good Lord.
And all the other people at the conference did not go into safety to make their fortune. They went into safety because they are driven by its mission. Said differently, they are passionate about each one of us having a full and long and productive life. They are in the world to make a difference. Our lives are all better because of them. They are just one example of what it means to be motivated by mission. There is actual sociological theory behind what we are discussing. It is the tension between stewardship theory and agency theory. Stewardship is to care for something you do not own. Agency is to care about me at the expense of others. This can best be seen every day in the political drama playing out around us at every turn. Stewardship would be focused on the national interest, while agency would be focused on party interest. In Coach's humble opinion, I believe we are better served with stewardship theory.
Darn right.
When son Stephen was growing up, he developed into quite the violinist, Ray.
Okay.
As we faced into the violin investment, we were counseled that buying an old violin, we were buying an appreciable asset. Well, as I relished in his playing, I would reflect on the last 150 years of the violin's life. Several people had played that instrument, and it is foolish to think that we really own it. We are merely custodians of its music for a very brief period in history. We will all be long dead, and that violin will be playing on.
Feeling pretty good here. Yeah,
right? So in reality, we're stewards. You are a steward of your family. You do not own them. You are a caretaker of them. You do not own your house. You are its steward. This year, our house celebrates its 100th anniversary. All we do is care for it. And in another 100 years, it can still be here. Let me make your choice clear today. When I am motivated by mission, I am driven to find the best way to accomplish the goals. And that means I am open to learning from others. When I am motivated by me, I am open only to my way of doing things, and that results in me being bossy. Which process do you think brings out the best in people? Which process drives higher performance? Which process creates the best team? Which process is more fun and engaging? I believe being motivated by mission is the key. I want to contribute to results that will last well after my life is over. I want long-term impact. In the grand scheme of civilizations, we are just a speck. But what I do today can have a lasting impact for generations. How do I do this? And you can start today.
Okay.
Be a lifelong learner by whatever means you choose to bring new information into your life.
Like that.
Collaborate with others to solve problems. Is your family budget tight? You can suffer it alone, motivated by personal pride. Or you could lead a collaborative process and have a family time around the kitchen table where you say to them, family, here's the deal.
Yeah.
How can we work together to make this work for all of
Graham
us?
did that, yeah.
At work, hunt to find best practices. Be open to learning from anyone, even if they're on third shift.
Good point.
This is why CBIA's conference is so important. They provide a forum where people come together to find best practices and learn from each other. This only works when people are motivated by mission. Let me close with a real-life example of today's coaching. Our good friend Bob Rath, CEO of Our Piece of the Pie, is soon to retire. Anyone who knows Bob knows that he is driven totally by a passion to help the youth of Hartford and throughout the state be successful. For years, Bob has been an unsung hero, raising funds for the organization, tiring work that comes only through great personal cost. There is no way for a person to continue fighting these funding battles unless they are driven by personal passion, by mission. Bob's passion appears to others as an honest broker, someone who can be trusted with the money to deliver results. Bob's passion drives him to see possibilities that remain hidden to other people. Bob has been a master at creating collaborations across the country to bring best practices home to us. Bob is always learning, is always curious, loves serendipity, and is immensely creative. The mission will live because Bob was a steward of Hartford's youth. Choose to be motivated by mission. These are our days. I'm Coach Davis.
Well, thank you very much.